We have open fields, we have mixed terrains, we have bridges, and we have woods. And we hopefully will end in a castle. If your war party cannot retreat, it's the end of the game. Generals have the opportunity to use their coins to decimate roads, torch woods, or buy these territory or these tiles. These tiles will modify the battles. They could change the outcome of a battle so that it's a capture the flag instead of a complete annihilation of your armies. Or they could eliminate pikes or arrows. Your generals will clue you in once they get their tiles in their hands. But we have a couple things to go over on the rules. We're out here to have fun. We need to have fun. I want the lords to at least do me the favor of gauging your fighters. We all need to be on the same tier of fighting. We need to understand what it takes to take a hit and what it takes to give a hit. And the lords agree to that. Thank you. All you fighters, for this, we have written into the rules, you can fight on any side you want, regardless of branch. There is no traitors here. You can go wherever you would like. If you have some fealties or something, you can discuss it with your lord. But by EMP rules, you can go wherever you like. What I would like to discourage is anyone choosing a side in order to turncoat, where it is not against the rules. It will be heinous if you get caught doing this. If you are going to side with the Lord, it is because you envision this Lord as being the best crown and the best person to lead this first kingdom of the EMP. Don't stab any in the back. A couple things for the war. Killing from behind is legal, but please make sure that you do it properly. Sir, hey, could you demonstrate a death from behind? I owe him one.
You're dead from behind. No harder than that. That should be as hard as it goes. At Ragnarok, we had a guy actually get bones broken in his neck from somebody hitting too hard from behind. It's allowable to hit from behind, but that's how hard it should be. Enough to get their attention, make a rattling noise, and if you hear that, then take it. Let's not stand around and argue about who's still who. I mean, seriously, when you get hit like that, just take it. They could have been a lot nicer. They're being gentlemanly or being gentlewomanly by letting you know. And when you do it, yell out, "You're dead from behind." Don't just hit them and think that's enough. You have to say you're dead from behind. Let them know. Because for all they know, somebody hit them in the back with a pike or somebody was backswinging or something. You have to yell, "You're dead from behind. You're dead from behind." Like that. You got it?
What if they don't notice the first time when you hit them from behind?
Do it again and don't hit any harder.
Yell loud.
Generally, in the EMP, if you hit somebody and they don't take it, it means hit them harder. That is not the case when you're hitting somebody from behind.
Thank you.
Don't hit them any harder. Hit them again and yell louder. Or you can fall to the SCA. If I go this and he doesn't notice, I say, "You're dead from behind," and he's not noticing. Do the SCA thing. "You're dead from behind," and then let him go.
Careful.
Yeah, don't risk their head, just show them. What you're doing is you're saying, "This is the sword I just killed you with." You're not bulldogging them to the ground, you're not twisting their head. You say, "Here's the sword you just died from," so you're dead from behind. But ideally just whack them and yell loudly, "They're dead from behind."
Okay.
So engagement means that your opponent knows you're there. That generally means you're in front of them, but come on, we're obviously engaged, okay? Fight him. Okay, so you two are fighting. Now watch it. If I come up and I do this, now we're engaged. If I do this, you're dead from behind.
Does that mean the pikemen cannot engage him now at this point?
No, the pikemen and him started out engaged, and I'm joining the fight. If I'm joining the fight, get in front of him, and then you can fight him. Or from here, just go, "You're dead from behind," just hard enough to let him know that, you know, you're being a nice guy.
If he's aware of you and he turns his back to you.
Yeah,
He's aware and turns his back, same thing. Now I can kill him, you're dead from behind. That's always should be enough. That's all the harder you need to hit.
Are you going to do demo model too?
He's kind of wearing this one out.
Elric takes hits good.
Exactly.
He just happened to have his helmet on. Does that all make sense, everybody? It's not, it should never be bone crushing shot. There should never, every shot from behind is always considered substantial. That's the rule.
Any shot while you are on the ground that hits the body or head is considered substantial.
They're on the ground, same thing.
What?
What does on the ground mean?
3 points or
Dead.
Pretty much on the ground. 3 points.
Yeah, no,
You know it.
yeah, but you know,
No,
It's like corn, you know it when you see
I
it.
agree. We've got
No,
some,
that's not on the ground. That's back. You can kill him when he's like this. If you hit him here, you hit him in the back, but it's not because he's on the ground. You can go to your knees if you want. That's fine. You can fight like that. You can even do this if you want, and you're still not dead. You hold it. That's why it's on your back.
When you're here,
Okay, so it's not 3
This
points.
is-
My mistake.
you see what I mean?
I didn't think it was 3 points.
Yeah,
Laying down.
but it still needs to hit body or head, and the reason is no blow to an arm or leg needs to be considered substantial. So you can hit here, but it's automatically 1, or automatically 1, automatically 2, even if he touches you, right? But it's body or head. So
Me, if somebody
I
comes
would
up
get,
to
if
that,
I'm
they
on the
could've-
ground and you go, I'm gonna way okay.
Yeah, they could have just come in and done the Conan coup d'etat. So just take it. There's going to be like 10 battles today, and you might die that way.
I'm going to add an amendment to that. That is when one person is on the ground and somebody else is free to hit them.
Right.
Standing up. If you're wrestling with someone, none of
Yeah,
that
none of that
applies.
counts. If you're both on the ground,
Both of you guys
bad.
are
the same
holding
rules.
on to each other, fighting. It doesn't matter if one guy's knees go to the ground or whatever. You guys are holding on to each other. You're both on the same footing. You're both still fighting. You're both hitting each other as normal.
But if two guys are
If a third
wrestling,
person comes in and goes, ha!
yeah,
That counts.
yeah. If a third man, if you're wrestling and a third man comes up and bangs you from behind, then you're out.
Just not the guy you're
From
wrestling with.
behind with a pipe.
yeah.
It works.
Have we
You
done
have to
blow
lay it on
calling?
Usually.
Okay, blow calling.
Lay it on the shoulder. So they can
How many of you have never fought EMP before? Okay, very dangerous. You're all members, right? Okay. Now, here's how this works. This is a gradiated blow system. There's no going to your knees if you've done SCA. There's no tucking your arm behind your back or anything like that. On the low end of the scale, sword. There's 3 types of blows. On the bottom of it, fighting Joffrey, and I get the little and it just doesn't hit him enough that he goes, man, that's not enough for me. It's called a minor blow. Doesn't mean anything. It wouldn't have got through my plate. I don't care what the excuse is. It doesn't count. And what he is saying, yeah, in the SCA it'd be light, but here what he is saying is, I want you to hit me harder. And you go, okay. Now, caveat to this point, we have a very much a no whiners policy at this point. If I have hit you once and you've gone no, I don't want to hear anything bad when I go bang and I just jack you up because you have asked for that.
Anyone you get hit, I'll take that.
That's my point. Now, I tend to take that line with you. Really, that's not good enough? Fine. It's because we're being nice. So, with that in mind, light means no whining afterwards, and it didn't count. Opposite end. I hit Joffrey in the balls hard enough that he curls down on the ground or whatever. He goes, dude, you didn't have to hit me like that. That's substantial, right? Or one that he feels would have ended his fight. That open through the faceplate one. The in the armpit. You see what I mean? And he's in full plate, so honestly, there are not a lot of places on that to get Joffrey. However, that's a little bit over the top.
An arrow in the eye.
An arrow in the eye always counts. I mean, if you've got the open face and it hits you in the face, always grade up 1 on the open face. So if it was hard enough to hit, I suppose you could just close that one eye. But